Okay, so first what you want to do is take a section of your hair like this and part it into 3 sections. And with a regular French braid, you would pull the hair over top, but because we're doing an inverted Dutch braid, you're going to pull it under instead. So you're going to bring the first section, pull it underneath the middle section, and then vice versa. Okay. Now that you did the first 3, you're going to start adding hair each time while still putting it underneath the middle section instead of over. So, like this. Adding hair and taking it under, and then adding hair, taking it under, same thing. And then you're going to pull it all the way in the front and start to braid, pulling your hair over this time, not under again. So it changes when you get to the front. And then what you want to do is tie this off like so. And then now you're going to begin a different kind of braid. Okay. You're going to take your hair and divide it into 2 sections this time. And then you're going to take a small end piece, like along the edge of the section, a thin piece. You're going to fold it over and into the middle. And you're going to do that to the bottom. This is plating or fishtailing or whatever you want to call it. It has a bunch of different names. The hair tie that you have above, like where you tied it off to start this braid, you're going to take that out. That's not going to stay there. It's just kind of a placeholder, so it makes it easier to do the second braid. You can just hold it with your fingers or like braid as you go, but I figure like for learning purposes and like showing people how to do it, this is probably the easiest way. But basically you're just going to repeat these steps all the way down. And again, you're just taking a small piece of the hair on the outside and putting it into the middle. And you're going to keep doing that until you get to the end. Or, well, close to the end. I don't go all the way down to the bottom because my hair has layers, and if I go too far, then they all start to poke out and stuff. One thing about this braid, if you do have layers and you plan on like going out with this hairstyle for a long period of time, some of your layers may start to fall out like little pieces or something like that, which I don't think is a big deal. I don't think it looks bad, but in case you do, you might want to bring bobby pins to just pin pieces that fall out into place. Okay, so then when you reach a length that you want, you're going to just tie it off. So I like to leave a little bit like that at the end because it also makes your hair appear longer. And then you're going to take out the first tie off. Make sure you're like careful though, because you don't want to like take apart your braid in the process. And then just kind of like go like this. I like to pull it apart a little bit for more volume, makes your hair look thicker. I think it just looks a little bit better when you like make it a little messy. Okay, so this is what the front looks like, and then this is what the back looks like. And it's really easy, but when you put them both together, like they're both individually, they're both very simple braids, but when you put them both together, it looks more intricate and